This is Dusha, but welcome to the Anperical podcast. This is episode 4, and it's the podcast where we explore real stories, real creativity, and real experiences. Today, we are focusing on the basic norm of the creativity side of things. And let's start with the basics. Just creativity in general. How does it work? How do I get some creativity in my mind? How do I get inspiration and things and whatever? We're gonna talk about that today. Of which this and such in this episode. This is also unscripted, so it's just purely thought on my mind. I had like some key points in my mind as well. So when we are talking about creativity, when you are talking about how you design things, how you imagine things, how you picture your style of content, style of something that you want to do, that we want to make, for example, a drawing. You lay out your sketch and you try to be creative, be unique in one way or the other. And it's the matter of like something that is in your head, your imagination, apply to that image, apply to the freaking statue or image or whatever that you're making. Now, for example, you take a look at some paintings, Mona Lisa from Leo da Vinci, or just any screamers or whatever. There's some creativity there. It's unique. It's inspirational. It's from some stories and such in their mind, their imagination. The screamer, for example, that image is from the volcano eruption in Indonesia, which I can't remember the name now. I didn't research about this, but it's from that. And the fascinating is that it's all about your true stories, your experiences, and your imagination on your mind. One key point, one key drive when it comes to the creativity itself is inspiration. Inspirations. And I'm gonna say this. All my videos are inspired. Yeah, if you talk about my videos, like I want to have an example right there for inspirations. My videos are inspired by Big Brother. I think I stated during the pilot. Yeah, I stated during the pilot, and yeah, it is shown heavily on Deus Story, Deus Are in Life, the intro. There's gonna be some changes in the intro and other things as well as time goes by. Yeah, Deus Story, Deus Are in Life, and many other things that you will see in the future or in the past. So yeah, that you saw in the past. It's grammar mistakes. And obviously it could be seeming like a copy of things. I understand that. And it's a practice in your mind in a way, because when you copy something, like you try to replicate, like for example MC Championship, or even much larger scale, Big Brother's design, the intro or the whatever. When you replicate and you have a thought on your mind, how could I adapt this? How could I change this? How could I create my own unique style that is inspired by this? You see Minecraft builds as well. Minecraft builds are inspired in a way, adapted. And there's some creativity into it. There's some of the thoughts into it. And obviously to find them, you need to just view them. Music also. Music in a way, like for example, The Sims. Yeah. It's based on life, and it has to be like calm scenario and things. Overall, I'm gonna skip the gun here in a bit. Creativity is all about inspirations and stories, experiences, as well as the situations. And it takes time to create a perfect, excellent piece of work, piece of art that you have. And yeah, that's how creativity works. Now, obviously, there's a lot of things to go through when it comes to creativity. It's a complex thing, but it's the matter of your thoughts and minds, your plans, your stories, can I say? And it's just, it's difficult, but as soon as you get a hang of it, you would do things, you will move on, so on and so forth. But if you stay still, yeah, you just don't want to, you just refuse feedback from the outside. You just make this like, you know what, I'm gonna make this because of that, like only one single purpose, and there's no thought into it, then it will be a bad piece of work in a way. I yes, I did that in one way or the other, cause and cause it's just sometimes it's because of laziness. And if you don't put thought into your work, or just anything into your work, then of course it's not gonna succeed. It's not gonna look good in your eyes. It's not gonna look excellent in your eyes. And when it comes to art, like, okay, I want to talk about school bits. Art classes, it's where you shine on those principles, and you need to use your creativity the most. Some people hate art class because some people are like, in my own personal opinion, they think directly, like, you know what, I'm gonna draw this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, something. But art class is a good subject, no matter how hard it is, because you express your creativity, even though it's you made a messy drawing, messy painting, or whatever. But hey, at least it's your work, right? At least you put your mind to it. If you don't put your 110% and you just want to complete your work there, your work's not going to be great. But you put effort into it, you put your thoughts and minds and whatever into it, you'll pass. You will do great in art. I didn't do that in I'm gonna admit this, I didn't do that kind of thing when it comes to art classes. I hated art classes in one way or the other, but it's a matter of practice. It's a matter of like you, and it shouldn't be forced upon you in a way as well. Now, for those people who have those kind of creativity, like for those who love doing creative stuff like art, drawings, music, whatever, they can pursue to other things as well, like drama, music, whatever. But again, creativity does not stay there. Every career has their creative side in it. Even as store assistants, even as like part-time jobs, your full-time jobs, whatever. There's something you do it. And that's called critical thinking. And your creativity, you have a fun, creative way to solve a problem, then it could succeed in the future. Even in such mundane tasks as, building a mountain, not building a mountain, building a building, building a house, designing a house, marketing styles, marketing techniques and things, even though you have all of those principles listed, but you want to do something creatively into it, you want to do something unique, something that is good, maybe you could go viral, maybe you could, step up a notch and do something that is unique and more into consumers or audience eyes. Take, like, I'm gonna say this, Dream, for example. Dream is, as you know, a popular Minecraft YouTuber, and his Manhunt series is also one of the creative process into it, because he put thought into it in a way, because like it's a simple concept, and I'm sorry, what do you think, Mike? It's a simple concept, it's a simple style that can be executed, And his creative process is try to make those scenes dramatic as possible. And that's the creative side of things, to make it more engaging and fun for everyone. MCC as well. MCC, Noxcrew Game Show. Minecraft in general. And as a and there are so many things, even Roblox, dude. Roblox, any games, any things, by all means. Yeah? Creativity is endless at the end of the day. If you are forced upon into it, like for example, you just like, oh yeah, this is a creative work, you're not gonna enjoy it. But if you are enjoying your work and you put thought into your work, that's creativity. Because your thoughts and minds make you think, oh, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna design this? And such. And then you pick out all inspirations, like what I did. And yeah, then that's how it goes. Sorry for a short one, by the way, for the Anperical podcast. This is a very broad subject, and I just picked my mind out. If I go around the circle, I'm so sorry, but I try to keep these videos 20 minutes long, but it appears that I go over the 10-minute mark a bit, 12 minutes. But hey, unscripted things, right? Just listening to me talk and whatever. Next time, I'm not gonna reveal the subject. I'm not gonna pressure myself into it. Like, for the last video when I talked about Joe Biden, like I thought of like a topic to announce already, which affects my like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this, things and such. Next episode, which is in the next 2 weeks, of course. I'm not gonna review it, but you will hear it on the spot. Yeah, and there could be some changes for the series for next month. I do not know what's gonna happen. Channel update, by the way, for those who are watching on the day. Sorry, there's no This Iron Life. I think I described in the update video. I think I talked about it in episode 3, like at the end, like there's gonna be an end to this, but I just give it all up. But everything is in action now. Everything is in full swing, in a way. Yeah, I got things in my mind, got videos done already, and yada yada. And yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to come. Both my 4 channels all my 4 channels, Anperical, Anperical Extra, Dusable, and Dusable Gaming. Oh yeah, expect a lot. And there will be some changes all around throughout the year. Hope you guys enjoy the Anperical podcast. See you in the next 2 weeks, and there's gonna be a How This Iron Life at the end of this month for sure, and How to Iron next month. Yeah. Meanwhile, there's gonna be podcast next 2 months, whatever. That's it. Bye bye. Yeah. I talked.